technologies was a communicator, technology advocate, futurist, strategist, researcher, or tester and implementer. Technologists must have skills to explain the technology concept to the stakeholders in a non-technical language. Technologists also have a role as a researcher to research new technology in line with the project needs. For an example is an aeroplane. An aeroplane is to fly us from one place to another place. Maybe in future there is one door that can connect us from one place to another place. This is technologists do.
In this recent year, there are few potential issues that must be faced by technologists. One of it is actually engineering technologists must develop a technology to prevent biogeochemical cycle to happen. In definition, biogeochemical is a cycle where nitrogen are converted into the organic substance of animal or plant and it released back into the environment. Due to that, and nitrogen was actually absorbed by the plant by making the composition of the gases decrease. By decreasing the composition of nitrogen in air, it will cause so much problems like smoke, haze, and eventually in the end it will lead to the global warming and the possibility of health issue. It has the possibility to pollute the drinking water, making the quality of the water in this world worsen. However, this problem must be solved without disturbing the agricultural sector that producing sufficient food that supply for human and animals. There are also another potential issues that actually technologies must face in this recent year. According to Matthew L. Ruther, some action must be taken in order to solve some challenges that occur in healthcare in years ahead, where medical community demand a greater number of better trained medical technologists. This is because due to the recent year, there are many cases of medical epidemics and soldiers that actually had to battle with the global diseases and new diseases emerging happen outside the urban area. Because of that, they need a faster technology to detect the diseases in order to plan a counter-attack suit with the infection symptom. In the end, engineering technologists must develop a new innovative technology and laboratory automation that have more detailed testing and actually have new technology technique in diagnosing emerging diseases.
Hi everybody, today I would like to share with you the aspect on the contribution of engineering technologies to its society. First of all, by defining the contribution itself, according from Japan Times, which is dated on June 29th, 2015, engineering turns science and technology into something tangible and useful to society. It is applied in creating various structures, home appliances, and other infrastructures and equipment which make human life safe and convenient. How can engineering contribute to society? We often use the words science and technology. What does engineering have to do with science and technology? I thought about that and did some research, which led me to the conclusion that engineering is an act of planning and designing something that contributes to society by using arranging science and technology. This does not mean science equals to engineering. Engineering is creating something based on a request from society. Science is not like that. You discover something existing in nature, find its mechanisms, and systemize it. That's science, which is different from engineering. Engineering is creating a complete product by using scientific knowledge, technology, which is the skill of creating something. The technology of creating something is not perfect. Thus, creative arrangement is necessary. Then you will find rules and mechanisms and produce a complete product. For that, you need planning and design matched with social demand. That is engineering. As such, engineering study is very complicated and people may misunderstand that point. Newspapers and other media rarely use the word engineering in such context. The words science and technology are more easily understood, and people have the impression that science and technology are directly applied to society. But it is engineering that is directly applied to society. The achievement of science are always filtered through engineering when fed by society. I would love to take an example from Japan. For example, the Lake Biwa Canal was a huge project to bring water from Lake Biwa to Kyoto. Sakura Tanabe was the one who proposed creating the Lake Biwa Canal as part of his thesis work at an engineering university. The Kyoto government liked the idea and asked young Tanabe to lead the project. There was no electricity at the time, and they had to make a very long tunnel connecting to Lake Biwa to Kyoto. Tanabe supplied Lake Biwa water to Kyoto, which has languished after relocation of capital from Kyoto to Tokyo. Tanabe implemented hydroelectric power generation in Kyoto and ran the first electric train in Japan. That was purely the work of social need. In an advanced technological world, we need engineers to bring ideas into reality by applying the principle of mathematics and science. Engineers develop solutions to the world's biggest technical issues. Some contribution that can be done, for an example, is from building new bridges to developing electrical sockets for refugee camps, working on special effects for blockbuster movies, or testing aircraft and aerospace products. That is a contribution to the society from the point of view of engineering technology.